see the completed image when I'm looking at a blank canvas. It's just a matter of taking the time to put the brush to it.
Take a picture.
Well, I like the angle of the buildings. I just love this whole area. Small town America. Plus, I like this old gas station. I think it'll be a nice interest piece in the painting.
Take a picture. Take a picture.
Okay. I grew up in this area. This is one of the oldest towns in the state. There's just a lot of good structures here that I think will bring a lot of interest to the painting.
Take a picture.
It's going to be a patriotic themed painting called Home of the Brave. I wanted to do a tribute to
Take a picture.
military and people that have served this country and give it an Americana type theme. I think it's important to honor men and women that serve us and put their lives on the line day in and day out.
Take a picture.
Whether it's in the military or police or fire department.
Take a picture.
Probably be putting an American Legion in it.
Take a picture.
Corvettes, Ford pickup, a lot of things that people grew up with. Total America theme to it.
Jim is a marvel. It boggles the mind what he does, how he does it, and where his inspiration comes from. The most incredible thing about him is the work he produces is a miracle because he's legally blind. It's utterly amazing what he produces without that gift that we all take for granted. With vision, seeing is believing. But with faith, believing is seeing.
When I was young, around 12, 13 years old, I had just gotten a new pair of glasses. And about a month later, I couldn't read the blackboard. I was diagnosed with a form of macular degeneration. What I have is called Stargardt's. It affects your retina, where cells slowly die off, normally in the center of your retina, and they work their way outward in the form of a star. That's why it's called Stargardt's. Just want to check out the stars and stripes, make sure everything's looking good here. One of the most important elements to my painting, I think.
Take a picture.
Because of technology, I can use a smartphone, which tells me when my photos are in focus. And I can put my painting under a magnifier, which allows me to do my detail work. One of the reasons for Home of the Brave was to inspire and show people what a great country we live in, and that things shouldn't be taken for granted. Took this picture and then I had it blown up so I could make out more of the details on it. This is the old gas station down in Carver that I'm gonna start working on. Because I'm only working in a few square inches at a time, it just tends to get very time-consuming. Just starting to put in the details here for the American Legion, which I think is one of the more primary elements to the painting. The details has been what I'm known for, but at the same time, it has been something that kind of drives me insane at times.
Well, how are your eyes today? I know they were tired yesterday.
Yeah, it got to be a long day. I was using that magnifier quite a bit, so it's kind of taken its strain on my eyes. And then I've got a appointment at the Mayo coming up in a month with the eye doctor again, just for a checkup.
That's good.
Yeah, let's see what he has to say. My vision over the years, it's gotten worse.
We are best friends. It's always scary going to the eye doctor with Jim because you never know what they're going to say.
Someday, I may not see it all. God has a lot for me. I don't know what it is, but I think He wouldn't have given me this talent if I wasn't to put it to good use.
Luckily, we're both positive and we try not to worry. And so we just talk about what we can do, and then we say specific prayers together. Prayer gives Jim and I peace of mind, no need to worry.
Dear God, thank you for guiding me and helping me to complete this painting.
We know that we'll get through everything together. Amen.
Amen.
One of the most remarkable things, Jim, about you is that when I look at your retinas as a retina doctor,
Good. Look up, please.
I often scratch my head and try to understand more about how it is that you do the wonderful work that you do. Because I understand on several levels just what you're dealing with in terms of your vision loss, yet you've been able to do remarkable things beyond what most artists can do even when they're fully sighted. I think that's one of the really most striking and most inspirational features about knowing you and about being able to take care of you is that you've really pushed the envelope beyond what I think most people can do. And I think if we could just understand that a little bit better and bottle that up and give that to some of my other patients, I think we'd be able to help a lot of people. And I think you really serve as an inspiration on how you can work through loss and the role of resilience in that, meaning, basically if you're down, you pick yourself up and you push yourself forward. Certainly here at Mayo, we have experts in resilience and mindfulness that are helping us learn how to pursue our specialties and to develop our resilience and our mindfulness. And so I think this is a very important topic. It's something that is actually quite ancient and that we're just tapping back into an understanding of what this means for how to be successful in the face of adversity. I think you really are an inspiration to us all and to many of my own patients who are struggling with similar problems to what you've had to deal with for your life.
Thank you.
It's my honor to be your doctor.
Perseverance is just moving forward even when it gets tough. Jim does not give up. He keeps going. And I think a lot of that is for me and our kids, and he wants to model perseverance.
There was a time I was at an art show, one of my early shows, and I remember hearing somebody behind me looking at my work and said, that's pretty good for a blind guy. And it always stuck with me, and I thought, well, that's not why what I want to be known for. I want to be known as a good artist. Even when I was younger, I always felt no matter what the boundary is or the limitation, you could still move through that and beyond that. Even in high school, I couldn't play basketball anymore because I had trouble seeing the ball. So I joined track and became a great runner, and I still run to this day. Whatever it is, just don't stop, keep working your way through it. A lot of it, I think, is attitude and mindset.
It's been tough. It's hard for him to keep going sometimes. And other people, I think, would give up. And he never gives up, and his attitude is amazing.
To make this painting complete, there's nothing more Americana than for Home of the Brave than a flag coming off the front porch of your house. I can never see the whole picture. It's usually just bits and pieces at a time, and so when I sit back, even 2-3 feet away from it, I couldn't tell you what the entire painting looks like. So I do cheat a little bit.
Take picture button.
I'll take a picture of it on my phone, and I can throw that under my magnifier, and then I see the painting. Even though my vision is getting worse, I think that because of technology, my artwork is getting better.
With every piece Jim paints, I go in the studio.
Okay.
And then I look at the painting
Right.
as if I'm the camera.
Hopefully you won't find anything.
I hope not to. So I'll scan the piece and I'll just see wherever my eye stops. He hopes I'm gonna go up in the studio and just say, "It looks great, hon," you know?
Just right here, right where my finger is. Right there.
I do know whenever I have her come up there, I do bite my tongue because I know there's going to be some more work for me out of it because there is usually something that needs correcting.
Everything looks great.
Took the spot out of the sky.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love it.
When I painted the flag in the sky, I wanted it to represent the blanket of freedom that we all live under.
I feel inspired when I look at it. When I look at how he did the sky, it blows me away.
Home of the Brave is so heart-evoking. It reminds me of a time gone by that I wish were still around, frankly. But he's captured a moment.
Home of the Brave is Americana at its best.
When I work on a painting, I do try to give the viewer the idea that they can just step right into it and be a part of it.
Despite my dad being legally blind, he sees more in everything.
Dad is my inspiration. He is my personal hero. He's able to do all this super talented art while being legally blind. He's basically a superhero. Just needs the cape with the paintbrush.
Well, I do feel blessed.
He makes it look so easy. People fall in love with him for being such an inspiration and such a great guy.
He wants to paint for as long as he can.
Vision came from within, and it was just a matter of bringing it into reality inch by inch on a blank canvas. I see the completed image when I'm looking at a blank canvas. It's just a matter of taking the time to put the brush to it.